Hey, what's up, everybody? So, I decided to go live. So, I'm going to wait a minute, wait for people to come on so we can have a real conversation. I want you guys to tune in. What's going on? What's going on? So, I decided to have a real Darren DeShazer, what's going on, brother? What's going on? So, I decided to do my show today. Just wanted to go live for a little bit to do a real conversation about what's going on with this coronavirus. Yep. Yeah, so what's going on? So, the past 24 hours have been interesting, to say the least, right? So, there's been so much going on. Hey, what's going on, Ash? It's been interesting, to say the least. So, we have the NBA, the NHL, the NCAA, and March Madness, and baseball. All of these things have been canceled, right? So, it's all because of the coronavirus. Now, this is the thing that's really tripped out. Disney World will close Friday, tomorrow, for the fourth time since they've ever been open. Disney World, right? So, I'm doing good. So, this is a real conversation. So, tonight's show is me talking to you. So, I'm going to be responding to you. You ask questions or you tell me what you think. But this is really affecting so many people. Let's start with sports, right? I want to go there. But, no, I'm going to come back to sports. Let's start with the world that's being affected. So many people are dying and being affected. But the realization of it is this. I really think that the people that are being affected the most are the elderly people and younger people that have weaker immune systems. But we don't know exactly what's going on. And travel from Europe has been ceased for 30 days. So the president has stopped any travel, right? And the schools are being closed. They've stopped the state playoff high school tournaments have been canceled. And this has become a global problem. And they call it COVID-19. It's been officially declared an epidemic. So let's look at sports. Okay, they've canceled the NBA season for now. So you know it has to be serious that they're canceling the NBA season. Not only that, March Madness, which is huge. Let me tell you, we had 2 world wars and March Madness was not canceled. Do you guys realize that? March Madness was not canceled and we had 2 world wars and it wasn't canceled. But now it's canceled. And we have one of my favorite actors has gotten it. Tom Hanks and his wife. We have Rudy Gobert. We have Donovan Mitchell, and that's to name a few in the sports and entertainment world. And people are being affected by this thing, but now people are making it an epidemic and they're going all out, going crazy. Have you all noticed that every time there's an election or something big happening, we have these problems, right? We have these problems. Why do you think it is? Why do you think we're having these big problems and these epidemics? We had H1N1. What's going on, Kenneth? How you doing, brother? We've had the Bolo virus. We've had so many different things, and now we have the coronavirus, and it's just tripped out. Eric, what do you think? What do you guys think? Because they're closing. I'll give you an example. My son got the flu, right? My son got the flu, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, does he have this? Does he have that?" No, he just had the flu. Went and got him checked out. Just had the flu, and then so my wife and I, we took care of him, made sure he was good, and she was Mama Bear like she always is, and yeah. So what's up, Derek, out there in Memphis? Kenny Islands, what's going on, brother? How you feeling? So I'm talking about this coronavirus thing and how they're making it such a big scare. It's really a strand of the flu. And if you take care of yourself, drink a lot of water, stay hydrated, and things like that, I think you're going to be okay. I am not a doctor. I'm just going by what I've heard. What's going on, Kenny Islands? What's going on? Be cold, my brothers. So I'm asking you guys, What do you guys think about this coronavirus and things going on? Kenny Islands, my brother. And so you said our economy is being weakened. Yes, it is. Our economy is definitely being weakened. And stocks are going down. And it's messing with the stock market. It's plummeting, and so many different things are happening right now. And I don't know if a lot of people are paying attention to it. So if you're not into stock markets and things like that, it's going down. I give you a prime example. My wife and my daughter were just at the grocery store, and there were lines. And people are loading up on food and toilet tissue and all that. My question is, what is loading up on toilet tissue going to do? But people are so scared in their minds, and they're reacting. So the reaction to this is different. Fact or fiction. Also, there is danger for older folks. Yes, it is very dangerous for older folks. It is definitely dangerous for older folks. Hey, Kenny Islands and Darren DeShazer. I was just looking at pictures of when we shot Welcome to Shady Oaks. I still got the footage. I have the episode. That was the first Empire. But so the reaction to this is different. So older people are being affected more. So they're telling us all of these people are dying over in Italy and things like that. But they're not telling us what they're dying from. So we're in an uproar right now and we don't know. It's not just the older. Yes, you're right. You're right, Jay Horace. It's not just the older people. It's older people, younger people. And I've seen some middle-aged people be affected by this thing. So what's happening is so many people are being affected. They've canceled men's and women basketball, lacrosse, baseball, different things like that. 4,973 scared to death. So, oh, wow. Okay. So that's the death toll. Okay. So Brian, thank you for that. So if you guys have any insight right now, if you have any facts, please put them on the screen so we can talk about them. But my question to you is, are you scared? Are you guys scared, and are you worried about what's going on with the coronavirus? That's my question to you. What are you doing? What am I doing? I'm continuing to exercise. I'm taking my vitamins. I'm drinking my water. I'm washing my hands. I have a hand sanitizer. I have disinfectant wipes and different things like that. But I'm doing everything that I normally do to keep myself safe from disease and germs. And so that's the best thing you can do, is to keep yourself safe from diseases and germs. And I just think that we need to focus. Sometimes they're taking our focus off, and people are walking around scared. And that's what we don't need. We don't need everybody to be scared of everything. And we're currently dealing with. Yes. So they're trying to stop social events. They're trying to stop so many different things because of this. And it's so funny. You hear so many different things. They say black people are immune to it and things like that. That's not true. Anybody can get it. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Hispanic, or indifferent. It doesn't matter. It does not discriminate against race. Anybody can get it. I'm worried how the world is responding. Let's see. This is what a crisis in leadership. Oh, wow. So here we go. I was waiting for somebody to say that. This is what a crisis in leadership looks like. It's not just older people it's affecting. Yes, I agree to be calm. Concerned but not scared. Being a nurse, proper hand washing is the key. Yes. So, yes, you should be concerned. I'm just saying don't be scared. And I'm just saying don't be scared. Yes, be concerned, but don't be scared. And you have to take the proper precautions and things like that. And it's one of those things where, I was just thinking and I'm watching and I'm just looking at people and how people are reacting. Everybody is just like, oh, I don't want to shake your hand. Oh, I don't want to touch anybody. Oh, fist bump. Oh, just don't touch me. Elbow bump and all this stuff. And I'm like, what? So, yeah. So, Kenny Islands, KO, I see you know Andre. That's my frat brother. Jay Horace, I know you know Jay Horace. How's everybody doing, Tammy? Thank you guys for tuning in. But I just wanted to talk to you guys, man. Love all you brothers too. Love you too, KO. I just want you guys to think about this. I want you to think about it, and I want people to get a hold of themselves, and I want people to calm down and do the things that they know to do to be okay. That means wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, be careful. It says we have to stay prayed up, yes, and nothing promised anyone. I work in healthcare. Yes, you're right, Ms. Freeman. You are so right. You are so right. We have to stay prayed up. That's one thing. And we have to understand that. Let me tell you something, guys. If it's meant for you to catch something or something happen to you, it will happen. But how will you respond? We can do things to change the course of actions. We can take have preventative measures where we can be okay. So that's what I want you guys to understand. It's one of those things where it's all over the news. You can't get out of I'm looking at I have TV on right now. They're talking about it. This virus everywhere. This virus is the talk of the world. And I'm telling you right now, 10 days from now, it probably won't be. It probably will be. It probably won't be. But my thing to you is, let's stay prayed up. Let's do the right thing. Let's take the right precautions. And let's not be scared. Let's not walk in fear. Let's do the things that we know to do. And like I was saying earlier, the past 24 hours it's been interesting to say the least, right? So we have the NBA, the NHL, NCAA sports, March Madness, Disney World has been closed, schools are being closed, there's travel being stopped for 30 days. Cover your mouth when you sneeze or cough. We need to plan to connect with each other. Oh, yeah, okay. Most importantly, Simbo, we have to keep discussing the importance of this because there are many that are taking, that aren't, yes, you're so right, brother. You're so right. People aren't taking this serious. So this is why I'm discussing it. I decided to discuss it because I think we need to have real conversations about it. A lot of people aren't having real conversations, and I thought that we should have a real conversation about it. That's why I'm discussing it, because it's become a global epidemic. It's been officially declared a global epidemic. So they need to pass a law for all healthcare to have better paid days. Yes. So I'm thinking this. If it's such a scare and then people are being affected and things like that, why aren't they closing schools? Why aren't they closing schools? And why aren't they testing people and giving people adequate treatment? And it's like here, the president, we have other places, they've had ample treatments. I'm talking about testing and everything. So what do you think should be done? This is my question to you. And what are you doing to keep yourself and your family safe? That's the key, is keeping yourself safe. Make sure you're washing your hands, using Lysol, disinfectant, and different things like that. And 44 wanted to make sure we had a better healthcare system. Folks going to be crying, Uncle. Yes. The healthcare system is not conducive for everybody, okay? If you don't have a good job and you don't have good health care, you're in trouble. What's the first thing people say to you when you go to the hospital? You can go to the hospital with one eye falling out. And the first thing they're going to ask you is not how you feeling or what we can do to help you. They're going to ask you, do you have insurance? Right? That's crazy. So we have to understand that we need a better system. They're closing schools. Most all schools in Indiana are closed for a month. Wow. And California is just about locked down midway. So what's going on with the schools here in J. Horace? What's going on with the schools here in Chicago, bro? What's going on with our schools? I haven't seen them get closed down yet. They're closing schools. Drip, Evanston just shut down. Oh, wow. Evanston just closed down for 30 days? Wow. So hey, Simeon, Tammy, Nene, somebody, can you guys let me know if they're closing down any schools in Illinois? So listen. So hey Sharon, how you doing out there in Atlanta? So they're closing schools. Evanston Township has been closed, or schools in Evanston have been closed. Oh wow! So I didn't know that. So that's new. It's I know other schools have been closing. So it's so different, man. Everybody is I don't know what to say. All I can say is just be safe, be careful. Don't walk in fear. Just do the things that you know how to do. It's just like catching a cold or catching a flu. It's a virus. How do you protect yourself from viruses? By building up your immune system. You have to take vitamin C, you have to take multivitamins, you have to keep your hands clean.
High school is closed.
Say it again?
Chicago Latin is closed.
So we have one school that I know of in Chicago Latin. This is a rich school, so you know they're gonna close down. No fear. That's right. Thank you, Sharon. No fear. We can't walk in fear. We know it's a reality, but we cannot walk in fear. So I just wanted to come to you guys today just to give you guys some information. So here we go. So schools and daycares. So we have Stevenson High School in Lincolnshire is closed. Daycares in Elgin are closed. Hinsdale Central and Hinsdale South, they're closed. Kirk School in Palatine is closed. Dundee Crown is closed. Perry Elementary School in Kane County is closed. Lombard is closed. Resurrection is closed. I don't see Vaughn Occupational. We know they're closed. And wow. So I don't see any schools in Chicago yet. Okay, and then we know Illinois school boys basketball finals games will be played but spectators will be limited to 60 people. Illinois School Association. Wow. Okay, colleges and universities. Elmhurst College. All classes are online. I went to Elmhurst College. That's my alma mater. University of Chicago. Class will be delivered remotely. Northwestern University. Spring break is extended for a week, and they will resume online classes in April 4th. DePaul University winter quarterfinal exams will not be held on campus, and spring quarter classes will be delivered remotely. Wow. So you see that? So this one is different. It affects the respiratory system, much aggressive than the Okay, so here we go. So Jay Horace is giving us a little bit of knowledge right now. He said this one, it affects the respiratory system more aggressively, right? So that means that you have to build up your immune system even more, okay? You have to build up your immune system. So there's a lot of schools being closed, nursing homes, public conference and festival events, and government. Wow, okay. Yeah, so there's a lot going on, guys. So what I'm telling you right now is this, is we have to understand that, yes, it's an epidemic, but no, we aren't defeated, right? We aren't defeated, and we have to figure out what we can do to take care of ourselves, to take care of our families, and do the right thing. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you for putting that up. After hours, stock market, about 700 points down. Yes. Dante Diesel, what's going on, brother? So they're trying to scare us. This is a scare. But don't be in fear. Just do the things that you need to do. If you've been watching and you've been listening, we've been talking about all the schools that are closing. We've been talking about how the coronavirus, it attacks the respiratory system aggressively. And it's just one of those things where so many things are being closed because of this virus. But like my girl Kayla Gonzalez said and Sharon said, God is in control. We can't walk in fear. We have to stay prayed up. We have to walk in faith. And we have to thank you so much, Ms. Foster, Margaret, for putting that information up there. She put up a link for you guys to click on so you can get more information about the virus. If any of you heard, Joe Biden and Bernie gave a press conference laying out the great. Yes. So KO, I saw that. So Bernie Sanders and Biden, they gave a great plan on how to attack and deal with the coronavirus. It was super dope. I'm so glad you said that. And I have to say it, Trump didn't know what to say. He was reading off a teleprompter and he still messed it up. So what are we doing? So here we go. Our words are powerful. Yes. Our words are powerful. They need to pass a law for healthcare. I'm missing something. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Yep. I won't walk in fear. Yep. Don't walk in fear. So, it's going down, y'all. So what are we gonna do to attack it? So somebody said vitamin C and zinc help build up your immune system. Yes, it does. Elderberry is the best thing to take. Okay, thank you for the let's stay prayed up. The only thing the government, what does it say? Let's see. The only thing the government here is not telling us. Yes, the government is not telling us everything. That is a fact. They're not telling us everything that's going on. They're not. Keno, what's going on? I plan to live and not die. I'm with you on that. I declare that. Folks, please Google Biden's plan. Yes, check out Joe Biden's plan, everybody. Make sure you check that out. Google Joe Biden. Trump messes up all the time anyway. Yes, nothing new in that. He does. He messes up. So check out Joe Biden's plan, everybody. So Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders, they laid out a good plan. What's up, Keno Greer, my brother? How you feeling? Good to see you, brother. So I just want to come on and talk to you guys for a little bit about what's going on and how we can deal with it and get your insight and your views. We have to have these real conversations. If we have these real conversations, we can win and we can do better, have better, be better, and we can live longer and we can be more prosperous. We can be more in tune. We can make a difference more, but we have to understand that we have to change the narrative. How do we change the narrative? We change the narrative with the words we speak, with the conversations we have. We're coming together and making things happen. That's how we do it. Okay? So I want you guys to continue to talk to each other, to continue to uplift each other. It says this virus attacks or does damage even with a strong immune system. If you can get, oh wow, So we really have to take care of ourselves. So it doesn't matter if you have a strong immune system or a weak immune system. If you get the virus, it can attack your respiratory system and your well-being. So we have to deal with this. And how do we deal with it? By staying clean, by disinfecting, and just when you cough or sneeze, cover up your mouth, okay? If it's not a true emergency, you should go to the urgent care emergency. Okay, yes. So that's what I did with my son. We took him to urgent care and he got tested. They test him for strep throat. They test him for the flu. They test him for different things. And it came out that he had the flu. So that's what it's about. You have to get, if you're sick, don't go to work. If you're around people that are sick, get away from them because you don't know how it's going to affect you. By inspiring others to make changes for the better. Yes, Rahul. We also change the narrative by inspiring others to make changes for the better. Yes, that's true. And how do we do that? We do that by having a conversation. We do that by uplifting each other. We do that by talking to each other. And that's why we're doing this right now. You guys are on here and you're talking to each other and we are communicating and we are trying to put our minds together to come up with a solution or a way to deal with what's going on. And that's what it's about. So if you guys have been watching, we've been dealing with this coronavirus. They call it, what do they call it? COVID-19. They call it COVID-19. They're always giving these things nicknames. like Hurricane Andrew and all these, and Katrina and all these. They're always giving it, and they don't understand what they're doing is speaking life into it. So I encourage you guys not to. Look, I heard in my spirit that this was cooked up in the lab. Sure enough, some news came. Okay. Yep. So notice, guys, we just started having all of these problems. 2020 has been off to a shaky start. But I'm going to tell you right now, let's not look at the fact that 2020 has been off to a shaky start. Let's look at the fact of how we can change it with the words we speak, the things we do, the way we act, and the way we interact with each other, the way we uplift each other, the way we talk to each other, and the things we do. Let's look at it from that standpoint. We have to understand that we have to walk by faith and not by sight. Sometimes we have to have faith in what we know is right and what we want to come to pass. And when we do that, that's when we can win. So I appreciate all you guys for coming on here and having this conversation with me and just adding to the conversation, because it's a conversation that really needs to be had. And we have to continue to have this conversation in order to change the narrative. We have to educate ourselves. Okay, let's see what KL say. Yes. So now you guys understand, and talking about voting, right? We have to understand how important vote. How many times have we heard our friends or people say that my vote doesn't count? Yes, your vote does count. If you have 1 million people that say my vote doesn't count, and whoever's in office wins by 300,000 votes, your vote counted, right? Also important, please make sure you talk to your children. A lot of children are scared. Yes. We have to talk to our children. We have to educate them and let them understand that, you know, they can't be scared and that this thing is going to pass. Right? So we've been talking for a while. And so everybody just continue to pray. Continue to pray for each other. Continue to pray for our country. Continue to pray for our president and elected officials and all of the people in office in our political realm, in the hospitals, the police officers, firefighters, teachers, students, parents, everybody. Continue to pray for them. The athletes, everybody, pray for them that they will be whole and healed, that they won't get sick, that they will live and not die, and that we will overcome this, and we will not walk by fear, but we won't walk by fear. We will walk in faith, right? And we will understand that we have the power and ability to speak to circumstances and situations. And when you do that, that's when you win. When you do that, that's when you get to the next level. And when you do that, that's when everything starts to line up for the better. So stay focused. Stay faithful, stay consistent, stay committed, and understand that things happen. Things will happen. But what will you do when they happen? Okay? That will determine the effect that it will have on you. So I pray right now that everyone is healed, that everyone is whole, that anybody that that virus comes in contact with, it dies on sight, and that it cannot live in your body, and that you will overcome. We will overcome this as a nation, as a country, as a city. We will overcome this, and we will win and be victorious. Okay? So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys very much. I've been on for about 30 minutes, so thank you for your responses. Thank you for being diligent. Thank you for being caring. And thank you for being open-minded and willing to talk about this. I appreciate you guys. Remember to always be symbolic. Simply your best and fight. That's why I love Be Symbolic. It's about being deeply rooted, because being deeply rooted stimulates growth. Okay? So anything you do, you desire to do, nothing will be withheld from you. You win every single time. So know that. Know who you are and whose you are, and know that you win. All right? Philippians 4:13, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Never give up. Never give in. And always, always, always stay focused and put God first, okay? All right? See you guys later. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a good one. Peace. You want this hat? You can have it. Anybody you want a hat, you want a shirt, all you got to do is hit me up, inbox me, and I'll make sure you get one. Get in tune with the movement because it's all about uplifting people and teaching them how to be their best. All right. Thanks, KO. I appreciate you, brother. Much love. I'll see you. KO, you got to be on the show, man. We got to sit down. And that's right. Love, live, laugh, and pray. Peace out.